Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman, and we are coming to you from all over the place today because a lot of us couldn't get to the studio, etc. But nonetheless, as you know, we cover all of Michigan anyway, so it doesn't matter much. Right now, we have Ryan Hundt on with the CEO of the Michigan Works Association. Ryan, always good to see you. How you doing?
Good to see you too, Chris. Happy New Year to you and all the Michigan Business Network viewers across our great state.
It was a wonderful holiday, and we did have snow when we were supposed to. Hey, let's talk about, you have an upcoming event, Work Summit, AI at Work Summit. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we have a brand new event that we are featuring this year. We will be down in Detroit at Motor City Casino April 28th and 29th for our first ever AI at Work Summit. That will be a 2-day summit, and we're going to focus on how artificial intelligence, and I know many of your viewers are hearing about AI or using AI, but we're going to be talking about how AI is changing jobs, how it's changing skill sets and talent systems, not only in Michigan, but nationwide. And we're hoping that the event will bring together employers, Michigan Works agencies and workforce development staff, educators, and policymakers so that we can move beyond just talking about the hype of AI and really focus on real use cases and strategies for how to deploy artificial intelligence into the workplace. We know that this year and beyond, moving forward, AI is going to impact every industry in some way, shape, or form. And we're hoping that our event in April will turn some of that uncertainty and a lot of the questions will be turned into concrete plans for adoption, reskilling, and economic competitiveness.
You know, it's kind of interesting because for the first time, our Michigan Future Business Index, which is sponsored by Sinair, came up with not talent as the number one issue. First time in 5 years.
That is
But,
interesting.
but I truly think, because we saw some new things come up there like tariffs, which we'd never
Mhm.
seen before,
Right.
and uncertainty, right? But I think a lot of that is that the job force needs are changing. And AI is one of those big reasons. And so this is very timely, I think, because when we retrain them, I think then we'll see jobs and talent being number one issue again.
Agreed.
So let's talk about attendees and what do you think they're going to learn at this summit?
Yeah, we're really excited for the attendees to have comprehensive amounts of content. We know that the sessions that will be featured during the AI at Work Summit will really highlight how artificial intelligence is changing tasks within certain jobs and occupations, and also what it means for future skills and training content. We're hoping that attendees can translate those insights that will be provided into updated job profiles, training plans, and really internal upskilling and reskilling roadmaps, not just for employers and workforce development professionals, but for workforce systems like Michigan Works. How can that lead into reskilling roadmaps for the job seekers that they serve and also the employers that they serve as well? So, with employers, workforce partners, and educational partners in the mix, all the same place talking about artificial intelligence, we know that people can leave the event with specific partnership ideas to align programs with the new era that we find ourselves in, led by artificial intelligence.
Ryan, you know, a lot of the AI, because we all talk about it, we all know we're going to put it in, and some of us do and don't know enough about it. What are some of the real things? Because a lot of it is still theory in a lot of our minds. What are some of the real, actual things that we have to know?
Yeah, some of the things that we've seen come online, both in the private sector, but also in the public sector in certain systems like the workforce system, would be things like artificial intelligence assisted recruitment, better job postings, automation for certain procedures and documentation, scheduling support. We're using it internally for improved labor market analysis. Specific to the workforce system, what we think that the Michigan Works agencies can leverage AI for would be things like AI chatbots, career exploration tools, document summarization that can make that service delivery faster and more personalized to the individual job seeker or the employer. We're hoping that we can have concrete sort of try this next ideas that organizations can pilot immediately, no matter where they may be on their AI journey.
So, how does this summit actually help? Because you are in the job building business, and so are your partners. Tell me how this summit will connect. I guess the employers with education and workforce partners.
Yeah, we're structuring the content and the summit to be sort of cross-sector. And so we're hoping that Michigan Works agencies, employers, educators, policymakers can all learn together because there are, quite frankly, a lot of questions, but also a lot of real-world positive impact that artificial intelligence is making today. And we know will continue to make inroads in the future. The general sessions and the workshops and really the networking that we have available for the event will hopefully create easy on-ramps for employers and partners to meet the right folks that are in the room talking about the same things, addressing the same challenges head on. We're also hoping that the event will give businesses and workforce development professionals direct lines to the people who can help design customized training, apprenticeship opportunities, talent pipelines that are really driven around artificial intelligence.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a lot here. We got about 15 seconds. What's the one big thing you want people to take away from this?
The biggest takeaway is that Michigan's workforce and education ecosystem is ready to assist, and we are confident that our AI at Work Summit in Detroit at the end of April is the place for employers, workforce professionals, and other stakeholders to plug in. And we are not in this alone. We will navigate artificial intelligence together.
And I need someone to do that with me. All right. Ryan Hundt, CEO of the Michigan Works Association. Thanks for the good work you do, my friend. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you, Chris.
All right. You're watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman.